Second record at 6:16 p.m. Please continue.
Stephen Hanold's been marked as Exhibit 262, which is Bates and Bird LLR-WA 000225654.
Yes.
Do you recognize this document?
I do.
This is an email you sent in March of 2019 to Jen Draney and CCing some others.
Yes.
Who is Jen Draney?
Jen Draney Sanchez now has recently been married. She is cruise director at LuLaRoe.
Meaning she's responsible, at least in some respects, for the cruise?
Yes, meaning she was on the events team and was responsible for aspects of the cruise, and now she's no longer part of the events team, but she's still responsible for the logistics, registration, and many of the production details of the cruise.
And in the email you say, we'd like to have a meeting with the original early retailers in Deanne Suite from 6 to 8 p.m. on Sunday. Do you recall whether that meeting happened?
Yes.
Did you attend?
Yes.
Who else was there?
I don't remember everyone that was there.
Who do you remember that was there?
I remember I was there. I remember Mark and Deanne were there. I remember Mikey being there. And I remember some of the early retailers of LuLaRoe being present.
When you say Mikey, are you referring
Sorry. Yes, Mikey Fettner.
Okay.
Michael Fettner on the email subject, CC line.
How many early retailers do you recall being there?
Six-ish.
And which early retailers do you recall being there?
I remember Kim Roylance being there. I remember Kelly Fott being there.
Kelly, I'm sorry.
Kelly Fott.
Okay.
F-A-U-G-H-T. I remember Ashley Lautaha, who I believe has a different last name now because she's recently been divorced. I remember Jody Keach. I remember Brittany Hunter. Oh man, was there? I know there's a couple more, but I don't remember who they were specifically.
Do you remember Lindsay Wheeler being there?
I believe she was there.
What was the purpose of the meeting?
The purpose of the meeting was to interview them for a video we want to make for YouTube.
What was the video?
I don't believe we ever used any of the footage from that meeting in the video, but the video result is the, what is the title of that? It's The True Story of LuLaRoe. It's a video that LuLaRoe put out at convention last summer that, if I was to on YouTube, I could tell you the title of.
So there was a camera, someone with a camera to do the video there?
Yes. I believe there was two people from Mikey's team, but I don't remember who the other one was there.
Okay.
I know Mikey. Yeah, Mikey was there, I believe.
And Mikey does video?
He did.
Oh, he
He's
did.
no longer with LuLaRoe.
Okay. Other than videoing for the YouTube, was there any discussions amongst the retailers about the company?
I don't remember. Yeah, we just wanted to ask questions about the things they remember from the early days of LuLaRoe. And like I said, the content I don't believe was used in the final product.
So the questions regarding what they remember from the early days, that was filmed for purposes of the video, even if it didn't ultimately end up in the video.
Yes, but it was more of a conversation than it was film, because we had, as you can see or hear from the response, more people than the camera could focus on at once, so they would just kind of go back and forth from like whoever was talking, because it was more conversation style than it was like asking a question and waiting for them to answer the question.
Was the entire conversation filmed?
I don't know.
Was the state of Washington's lawsuit against LuLaRoe discussed at all?
I don't remember.
You don't remember if it was, or you don't remember it? You don't recall the conversation, or do you don't
your
recall
question
specifically?
Your question was what?
Was the state of Washington's lawsuit against LuLaRoe discussed at all?
Yeah, that's what I recalled your question. I don't remember.
Okay. And you could put this one aside. And I'm gonna... So this one,
Thank you.
take as long as you want to read it, but in the interest of all of our evenings, I'm going to let you know I'm really going to ask you some general questions and not about any specific portion of the document. For the record, Exhibit 263 is LLR-WA 0008014.
Yeah, I don't think we need me to read this whole thing, do we?
I'm going to ask you just some general questions. If at any point you feel like you need to read it, let me know.
Okay.
Okay. So for the record, this is a document called LuLaRoe Master Response Document, updated 01/30/18. And I'll let you know in the metadata for this document on the electronic version, it says that it came from your records. Do you recognize the document?
No,
Okay. Have you ever seen it before?
it does not look familiar.
So you don't know what the purpose of it is?
I do not.
Okay, you can put it aside then.
What does that mean from the metadata of this document?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just wanted to follow up on one of our discussions earlier this evening. We were talking about the analytics for the website, and your team could go, when you were responsible for the website, your team could go in and look at the Google Analytics. Did your team ever summarize those analytics for anyone else at the company outside of the website team?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know on that.
I think I have no further questions.
I've got two questions. Can you go back to Exhibit 247? Looks like that.
Oh, I almost opened right to it. One off.
Just give me a moment to get there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm going to direct you to the last 3 pages of the document. The back of the page, it's marked 6086, and then 6087, 6089, and 6088. You were shown those pictures And I'd like to ask, of your knowledge, do you know if any of those are actually a welcome pack for a new IFR?
Do I know?
Yes. Do you know if any of those are actually welcome packs?
Object to form.
Welcome pack meaning.
Well, it was what was represented to you. Do you know what any of those truly are? Let's just look at 6087. Do you know if there is anything below that tissue paper?
Object to form misstates the record.
No, I do not.
Do you know why that tissue paper is one color and the tissue paper in 6088 is a different color?
I do not, but I would guess because they're different boxes.
So if someone had just become an IFR and got a welcome packet, do you know if any of these things that you were shown are in fact what they would have received?
Object to form.
I do not.
That's all I had.
But one follow-up question on this. Looking again at these photos in 66086 through 66089, did someone on your team take those photos?
I don't remember.
No further questions.
Neither. Are you incorporating the same stipulation at the end of the depositions
What do you mean, no same stipulation?
on the handling of the transcript? I didn't know what you're doing.
We can go off the record.
You just doing it by code, or how are you handling it?
I'm confused about what you're asking me.
Okay, I sat in on a couple where they had altered the code on the
Just give me a
handling.
moment. This is the end of Media 1 and concludes the deposition of Justin Lyon, Volume 1. The time now is approximately 6:28 p.m. going off the record.